And if real is the issue, then they all artificial. And I can never dish you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these brothers got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too. How you gonna stand out? I bet you missed the point. What a disappointment, like a missed appointment. Never indirect, but yo.
What up? It is Friday. My voice ain't good. What up, everybody? How is everybody doing on today? It's Friday. We's alive. If you was alive, that's a reason to be blessed. That's a reason to be thankful. We have lasted another week, another work week, another week in general, another week with your badass kids, another week with your trifling ass man. We survived another week. We did. How's everybody doing today? For real. Let's get into it. We have a lot to talk about, and we only have an hour. I'm only on here for an hour. That's it. So let's get into it. First off, shout out to my YouTube family. Like this video, comment down below. Don't forget that subscribe button. Don't forget that share button. We're on the road to 1K subscribers. Shout out to my upper elite, aka my notification squad. I live for each and every last one of you guys. Again, if you are on my Facebook page, we are also on my EDS Squad official Facebook page for the first time. Shout out to y'all. Subscribe to EDS Squad TV on YouTube. While we're all here today, EDS Squad After Dark is available on all podcast platforms. Every podcast platform you can think of, EDS Squad is on. Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, Stitcher, Breaker, Castbox, iHeartRadio. The list goes on and on. It's available right now. New episode drops tonight at 11 p.m. sharp. DL Tale Season 1 is available on Facebook and on YouTube. Another podcast that is coming, Eli's Hour of Power. We are officially in pre-production. of Eli's Hour of Power. It will be dropping this summer. I am so excited. I already announced the first 2 episodes. The first episode, we'll be talking about toxic masculinity. And we'll also, on episode 2, we'll be talking about anxiety and depression. And shout out to my cousin Valia. She will be joining me on that episode. I am so excited. That is coming real soon. And guys, just to let you guys know, make sure you guys comment below to make this interesting. I will show your comments up on the live stream. Your comments will be on the live stream. Just make sure you comment down below. Let's have a good time. Let's have some fun. But before we get into it and have some fun, we have to talk about some mess and some, craziness. As I pull up the first clip of the night, Tuesday. Not only was it 420, y'all. Tuesday, we got the verdict. Actually, you know what? I'ma just play it. I'ma just let y'all see for yourselves.
Jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, Count 1. Court File Number 27, CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to Count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, Juror 4person, Juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed by jury 4person, juror number 19. Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in
Oh, my bad, y'all. This is a live stream. This is live. Everything's live. Sometimes I forget to unmute my mic. But like I was saying earlier, this nigga is going to jail. He got all 3 counts. Guilty. 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 As soon as every guilty plea was being said, I was like, oh, hallelujah. Guilty. Oh, hallelujah. Guilty. Oh, eh. You know, I was hyped. God is good. God is great. He is amazing. And justice, hopefully, will be served. Because guess what? What's next, y'all? You know, this ain't over quite yet. We still got a little bit ways to go. So let's get into it. So what's next for convicted murderer Derek Chauvin? Okay. Step 1. Within a week, the court will look at the written arguments by Derek Chauvin. The court will then issue factual findings on the arguments. Okay? Then the court will order a pre-sentencing investigation report, and this report will be returned in 4 weeks. Okay? Then step 3, the court will hold a briefing to discuss the findings in the pre-sentencing investigation report. This will happen in 6 weeks. So 6 weeks from today, they'll have the report. Then in 8 weeks, the actual sentencing for the charges will happen. So let's break down the charges, y'all. Let's see what he can get for each charge. So the maximum sentencing for each charge, second degree unintentional murder, is a maximum of 40 years. Okay? And then third degree murder is a maximum of 25 years. And second degree manslaughter is a maximum of 10 years and or $20,000 in cash. All right? So my hope, my prayer is that this dude gets locked, like locked in the jail and, you know, don't come out. 40 years is not a long time, especially for what he did. But, you know, anything is better than absolutely nothing because we already know what that gives. So it's a big to Derek Chauvin, and we about to wrap that up. We got a whole lot of topics to go through today, so we can't be lackadaisical today. What is this pulling up? Okay. So the next case, the next topic that we're going to talk about, protesters gather in Columbus, Ohio after a teenage girl was allegedly killed by police. MaKhia Bryant. Sad situation, sad story. It's just heartbreaking, heartbreaking. Let's get into a video. I have a clip from somebody that knew of MaKhia, and we're going to play that, and then I'm going to give my commentary on what I feel about the situation. So let's get into the clip, y'all.
MaKhia was named after a male prophet in the Bible. She was a very loving, peaceful little girl. She was 16 years old. She was an honor roll student. And MaKhia had a motherly nature about her. She promoted peace. And that's something that I want to always be remembered.
I'm sorry, y'all. Keep muting. My opinions, y'all. Until energies are matched, and what I mean by that, I mean white people. I'm trying to keep it cute. Can go to movie theaters, churches, schoolhouses, etc., and murder multiples of people. And as soon as the police are on the scene, it's let's get this person to stop doing this. Let's help this person. This person needs help. But when it's somebody of color, we're shooting first and we're asking questions later. The situation is just sad. It's disgusting. Come to find out, MaKhia is a foster child. And prior to the incident, it was alleged that her foster dad put hands on her and then got adults to come do the same thing. It's sad all around. I just feel it's just sad. It really is sad. It's disgusting. And like I said, I'm just going to play this clip from the View because one of the hosts just brung it home. And after that, I'm done with the situation. I'm done talking about it. So here's the clip, and then we're gonna get to the next story.
Her to Kyle Rittenhouse. Video was taken 15 minutes before Rittenhouse allegedly shot and killed 2 people. You know what officers did? He was carrying an assault weapon. The video shows the police shared water with him and thanked him for his presence. Also, after the shooting, he was able to leave the scene. Even though caught on video, he walked towards police with his hands up as protesters yelled that he had shot people. Let's compare her to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Next case. That's all I have to say. So prayers goes out to Baby Blue from the group Pretty Ricky. He remains in critical condition after a bullet pierced his lung during an attempted robbery. Okay. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick. Let's see if I can pull that up real quick, y'all. Okay. So he was admitted to the ICU after a bullet pierced his lung during an attempted robbery. Then Baby Blue releases a statement following his hospitalization. He wrote, "Thank you everyone for your thoughts and prayers. I'm still in the ICU, but I'm on the road to recovery. The bullet traveled through my lungs and is stuck in my back. I have to learn to breathe and walk again. Wow. I have a great medical team here at the hospital. God got me. Love, Blue." Wow, that's really unfortunate. That's sad. That's really unfortunate. My prayers goes out to Baby Blue. And I hope he has a speedy recovery. Most definitely. Woo! We is losing them, y'all. We losing all of our legends. We losing them. And it's like, damn. It's like, damn. So, y'all see it on the screen. Digital Underground's co-founder, Shock G, passes away at the age of 57. Some of y'all probably like, who? Y'all like, who? Well, let me give y'all a little, sneak peek into, something that you probably heard. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty. Even got my own dad. Yeah, so rest in peace to Shock G. He was only 57. So young. Prayers to the family, prayers to the fans. Definitely a sad day in hip hop. I have a few people that, gave their condolences. George Clinton in the Parliament Funkadelic, he offered his condolences. So yeah, that's, sad. Rest in peace to Shock G. So let's get into it, because like I said, we have a lot to talk about on today, and we're already 20 minutes in. All right, so y'all see the title. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. Black Ink owner Caesar Emanuel says his close friend Walter Miller stole $5,000 from his shop. I never thought Walt would do that to me. All right, let's get into it. Once I find the article, okay. Nope, that's not it either. Being live, y'all. All right, so neighbors. It's been very upsetting. This article comes from the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Neighbors, it's very upsetting when you find the one of your close friends has crossed you, and that's exactly how Caesar felt once he found out which cast member stole $5,000 from his tattoo shop. Some time ago, Caesar's 125th tattoo shop was hit with a break-in, and thieves got away with cash and tools. Apparently, Caesar's longtime friend Walter Miller was managing the shop that day, which made Caesar suspicious. However, another longtime friend of Caesar's, Ted, looked over the surveillance tape and confirmed that Walt was involved. Once confronted, Walt admitted to stealing $5,000. Unfortunately, Walt's actions left Caesar disappointed and hurt. I never thought Walt would do that to me. I'm not going to lie. It broke my heart. It cut deep because it's not no TV shit. Me, Walt, Ted, and Puma have been with each other since day one. If you was to ask me for anything, especially Walt, I'm going to give it to you. And I'm not going to ask back for it. That was our relationship. Like, Walt, you messed up here. Don't worry about it. Because as a team, we gonna make sure all of us is strong, or the Wink Link is going to fuck the whole thing up. Damn. I mean, see this right. In this situation, like, if that's the type of relationship him and Walt and him and, the whole team have, like, whatever y'all need, and if I got it, I got y'all, then there should have been no reasons to why Walt was still $5,000 worth of with cash and equipment. is Walt trying to, start up his own tattoo shop? That's the only thing I can think of. He's stealing money and he's stealing the equipment. The equipment got me thinking, okay, is he trying to get a shop on his own? Is he trying, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It's weird. But again, you have to, watch out for the people, because sometimes it'll be the people that you have known forever that will, do some crazy messed up ish to you. And that was crazy messed up. Okay, let's get into the next topic, y'all. Queen Naija, my girl Queen. She tweeted, y'all body shame people for being fat. Y'all body shame skinny people. Y'all body shame mom bodies and surgery bodies. As long as I love my body and I'm guessing that's nigga, love it, I'm good. I'm sexy and I know it. Period. Because y'all do, it is weird. Social media is very weird when it comes to body image. Because, like she said, y'all shame fat people for being fat. Because y'all go off on Lizzo. Y'all shame skinny people for being skinny. Like y'all just got finished dragging Coi Leray. Y'all body shame mom bodies, especially a mother that just had a child. Ugh. No wonder why a lot of these celebrities don't take pictures, don't be in the news, don't be around, don't be nowhere after they have a child because of this. And y'all also shame surgery bodies. I think people never mind. They do shame surgery bodies. And she's right. As long as she loves her body and her man loves it, you're all good. And I'm guessing this tweet came from this picture that was shown. What do y'all think? The wagon is wagging. The wagon is wagging. I ain't mad at it. I just would love y'all to have the thighs just match the ass. If you're going to get a big fat ass, just have the thighs match it so it can look a little bit more natural. Because a lot of y'all that do get ass shots, ass implants, ass whatever, BBLs, a lot of y'all be having them thick, skinny ass legs. So when y'all get that big fat ass, y'all look crazy. But again, it's your body. You're going to do whatever you want. And I definitely agree with Queen Naija on that. A message for y'all females that are in relationships or that are in situationships, that are talking to men, that are sleeping with men. A message for you females. A message for you gay boys. Stop pillow talking with these niggas. They be the main ones running their mouth and telling all of your business. Again, stop pillow talking with these niggas. They be main ones running their mouth and telling all of your business. Girl, this should be hung up on some type of something, cause facts. So females, watch out, cause these niggas do talk. Drake said it. Niggas talk more than bitches these days. And when he said that, there was no lie. Boosie's still mad. He's still big mad. He ain't on IG no more. Why would you think you will be on IG when you use that platform to show pornography. It don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. He wrote, if you work for Instagram, you better not walk up on me and tell me that. Please don't. Boosie, get over it. Get over it. So I want to play y'all a little clip from my girl Akbar. My girl Akbar V. No, she is not my girl. But one thing I do say is when somebody does good or when somebody raps good, and if I don't care if I fuck with you or not, if you spit a good bar, if you spit a good freestyle, I'm gonna give you your props. Cause I ain't no hating ass nigga. So here's Akbar V's freestyle. When we come back, we have a few more topics to get into. This is EDS Live Talk, y'all.
I wanna just talk my shit, okay? They say she clout chase, she dramified. They say she a deadbeat. Who the fuck told them lies? See, I came straight from that bottom, I had to survive. I was getting raped by my uncle while mom I get high. So any average little girl, it would've made her cry. But I was built a lot different, it molded my drive. It's like nobody care, nobody know the pain I feel. Them Percocets keep me numb, but ain't heal me still. And I wish that it will. I wished I had a chance. I wish my daddy loved me like Davies love Kai, like Shot Mouse love Shot. I keep wondering why Jada Kiss never got that Grammy for making some why these bitches will sneak this but never ask you why. Right. But on another note, this industry ain't what it seems. Them labels that's gon' see the vision if they had the beam. Say the best things in life is free, with nigga free right here. Okay, I be out in Philly with a boogeyman, a real scary one. I mean, he light brown, but nigga, I can't tell you nothing. I got shooters I still can't post to this day. If they gotta drop some for me, no face, no.
My good girl, she went off on that freestyle. When I seen that freestyle, I was like, you know what? I gotta show y'all. I gotta show y'all that freestyle. Shout out to Akbar V. She definitely did that. We talked about that already, right? I mean, like, bitch. Y'all see it, right? I'm just taking a dramatic pause because I'm just like, girl, can your ink dry? Can the ink dry? I don't even think the ink has dried. To be honest, I don't even think y'all put a pen to the paper yet. And here we go with rumors of Kim and another and many men, apparently, that's out here looking for her. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the article. Okay, let's get into it. So, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk yet again. It looks like everybody wants a piece of Kim's Kardashian hot cake clappers tonight. According to Page 6, Kim K has a lot of suitors lined up waiting for her divorce to finalize, including royals, A-list actors, billionaires, and more. I want to know who the royals are, because I mean, who... okay, you know what? Never mind. A source spoke with Page 6 to let the world know that Kim is wanted by the top men in the world. People are reaching out through mutual friends and everybody that's worked with and people that she's worked with to set her up with anyone and everyone from royal family members to A-list actors to athletes to billionaire CEOs. Y'all don't care that she got multiple kids that are under the age of 10? Okay. It's no secret that Kim K loves to date high profile men. But the source also let us know that Kim is not ready yet to jump into anything. But she's keeping an open mind. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Kris Jenner, are you the source? Are you the source? Are you the source? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving. No, I'm just kidding. But am I? Because it can very well be the truth. Niggas. That's all I have to say. Like, she got multiple kids under the age of 10. Like I get it. Kim is fine. She's very beautiful. But are y'all really thinking with y'all heads? On top of y'all head? Like this one right here? Like this? Are y'all thinking? Okay. Go off. And then you have to worry about Kanye as a baby father. Ciao, bye. All right, so let's get into the next story. Like I said, we have a lot, and we still have stuff to talk about, y'all. Okay, let's get into it. So, Chris Stokes, y'all, is getting married. He got engaged on the 17th of April. He wrote on Twitter, on April 17th, 2021, I proposed to my forever at Team Kells, and she said yes. Jehovah is my father, and Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. I will follow them first in this, and I will always follow Bible principles when it comes to you, my queen. My forever is not long enough. So Chris Stokes is engaged, y'all, and I'm single. Chris Stokes is engaged to a woman, and I'm single. Lord. So y'all see on y'all screens that not only did the neighborhood talk, write their caption, Raz B pulled up in the comments and wrote no comment, but you wrote a comment. It's giving a weird dynamic between abuser and the abusee. It's weird. But yeah, he's getting married. I just have a problem with the whole Jehovah is my father. That little whole spiel. It's just like, who are y'all trying to convince? Like, my thing is this, and this is what I don't get with Christians and other people. Yes, we are supposed to go ye therefore and give the good news. We are supposed to do that. But at the core of things, we have to work out our own soul salvation. And what I mean by that, I don't need to know that you and God are the only people that should be conversating when it comes to y'all two's relationship. I don't need to know how you that's none of my business. And it just gets weird. It gives like you're using God to kind of throw us off. But we know what you did. We know what you and Marcus Houston did to that man. And not only that man, multiple people in that camp. Let's talk about Quindon Tarver, how he just died. God rest his soul. Condolences to his family at this time. But let's talk about Quindon Tarver, who just lost his life in a car accident. And he never was vindicated by this fuck nigga. Chris Stokes, burn in hell. That's all I have to give to you. I have other words, but like I said, I have too many topics to go and talk about today. Just burn in hell. So This week, y'all, it was 4 motherfucking 20. Shout out to all my weed heads, all my pot smokers, all my blunt. Hey. Shout out to y'all, yo. 420 was amazeballs. I'll talk about my 420 before I get into the funny clip that I have for 420. 420, I was really chill. I really didn't do nothing of anything major. But me and Christina, my friend, we went to a dispensary in Massachusetts. I got me a little bit of flour, a strain called SFVOG. Powerful, powerful, powerful. And I got me an edible, which edible really wasn't hitting. The pieces wasn't hitting all of that good, but it wasn't the worst. I had terrible edibles before. That wasn't terrible, but it wasn't. I got high more off the flour than the edible, and the flour was immaculate. Like, I'm kind of tight because you know me. I looked it up to see if they still got any, and they don't have that strain in the Great Barrington area. Shout out to Theory Wellness. Anybody that does not know about Theory Wellness, I'm gonna put y'all on. Theory Wellness is a dispensary in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. Great Barrington, Massachusetts is literally on the cusp of New York and Massachusetts. From Hudson, it's 40 minutes. From Albany, it's an hour and a little bit of change. I'm guessing it's the same distance if you're leaving from Kingston. Again, easy ride there. Amazing dispensary, amazing products, amazeballs. Shout out to Theory Wellness. They got me right for 420. I was fried at home. I did not go nowhere. I did not do anything because I was so fried. And you know what? I lived for it. I had a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed you guys' 420 because I did. But let's get into the clip. This clip, a reporter on 420. So let's get into it, y'all.
Definitely a good day to celebrate 420. The sun is out, the skies are clear, and there will be all sorts of festivities throughout the city at Union Square Park. All you have to do is show that vaccination card. Say that you're vaccinated, and then you get that joint. And ladies, I heard you say that I am high on life. Now remember, my parents watch this show, so between you and me, we'll just say I'm well versed on this topic. Okay. Good day, New York. Oh, I'm so grounded now. I'm so grounded right now.
Just, be careful when, Reagan gives you something that's baked. She loves to give us
some brownies.
Thanks, Reagan.
Definitely a good day.
A key, right? That reporter was high as a kite. That reporter was high as a kite. But yes, again, I hope you guys had an amazing 420. Like I said, I had an amazing dope 420. And yeah, definitely one that is of some of importance. New York legalized weed this year. So, 420 probably among some people, not a lot, was different, and they was able to be with friends. They was able to be with family and actually be out in the open and smoke this year. Or if you were like other people in New York State who been smoking all their life, don't give a care. It was just another regular day. So again, happy 420 and shout out to all my potheads out there. Shout out to y'all. All right, guys, let's get into Nancy Pelosi. Let's get into Nancy Pelosi really super quick, and then we're going to talk about Claudia Jordan really quick, and then we're going to wrap it up with James Charles because I got an epic reading for that. bang. But first, let's get into Nancy Pelosi. This is a video from Nancy Pelosi. Let me know what y'all thoughts is about this, and I'll let y'all know how I felt. Let's get into it.
Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice, for being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom. I can't breathe. But because of you, and because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice, your name will always be synonymous with justice.
So that was Nancy Pelosi. I'm sorry, Nancy Pelosi, baby, oh girl, George Floyd didn't sacrifice his life. He was murdered. I don't know when are y'all gonna get that in y'all heads? I don't know if y'all know that and y'all just are placating, or it just has not registered that this man was murdered. There was no sacrifice. There was no this, that, and the third. It was straight murder. A lot of people was dragging Nancy Pelosi after hearing this clip. And, the first thing for me, too, was to drag her. But then I really sat and really thought about it. And I listened to it a couple more times. And I just feel like Nancy meant well. She just did not speak well. You know how people are so disconnected from certain things in life that when certain things happen and, they may be empathetic of the situation, but they're so detached from it that they don't really know how to convey the message that they really need to convey. For instance, I feel like Nancy really meant well in this statement, but she's so disconnected from the police brutality and the racism and the systemic racism that she just said something and it just was like, girl, what is you talking? I think she meant well. I could be, lying. I could not know what I'm talking about. I could that very well may be true, but I don't know. I just think she just didn't know what she was talking about, and she just said whatever was on her brain. Guys, I will be back in 1 second. I have a funny clip for y'all though. While I go take a little break. Who remembers Cassie? Y'all remember Cassie from Bad Boy? It's me and you now. I've been waiting. Think I'm gonna make that move now. That Cassie. Yeah. Let's get into it.
You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all.
put your hands together for the Princess of Next Selection.
Make that move now.
Make some noise. Cassie, come on.
What's up, BT? What? Next selection. What? Bad boy. You've been waiting so long. I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been so busy, but I've been
a whole mess, right? A whole entire mess. First of all, before we get into the next subject, just to piggyback off of that clip, Bad Boy ain't ish. Diddy is definitely not ish. And Ryan Leslie, y'all all ain't. Because why would y'all get Cassie, who y'all know cannot sing, to get on BET's 106 in Park? Mind you, this was around the time where 106 in Park was absolutely mega star popular. Y'all got Cassie to get on TV on one of the most successful BET shows in history to sing Me and You, and she sounded like a fool. See, I baby, that's why I couldn't be in the entertainment industry, because I tell the truth. Especially when it comes to like singing and stuff. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and have somebody that I know cannot sing be up in my face singing. It's just no way. No way, ifs, ands, or buts. That was shady boots, but it definitely was a key. Nonetheless. This is the So J-Lo, y'all know we talked about J-Lo last week, and yes, I did drag J-Lo, because I'm just sick of, I'm sick of J-Lo. I'm sick of her, and on a lot of levels. She is the only singer in history to have a full discography of vocals that's not hers. Let me rewind that. Jennifer Lopez is the only singer in history that I know of that has a full discography of vocals she did not put down and she did not sing. Yeah, so you already know I'm over J-Lo. But J-Lo and Alice Rodriguez split up, and the question of the day was, should J-Lo keep, the ring? And the gold digger and the hood rat in me says yes, she should keep the ring. I mean, he spent it 9 times out of 10. The reason why they broke up was because of him, So, I mean, she should keep the ring, right? Well, Wendy is the type of petty that I am on. Live for you, Wendy, in that sense. She actually put up a diagram of all of the rings J-Lo has, been given. At this point, it's five rings. So the petty in me, I blew up the rings, and I just want to know, what are you guys' favorite ring? So in this picture, we have Chris's ring. Let me pull up the people that she's been engaged to, because baby, the only people I really know that she got engaged to was Ben Affleck, Mark Anthony, and A-Rod. All right, so so we have Onaji, Ohani, it may be Johnny Noah. I don't know how to say his name. Don't do me. That's the ring that he gave her in 1997. It is a $100,000 pearl-shaped diamond engagement ring. They actually got married, but they divorced after a year. And Chris Judd. She met him in the making of her "Love Don't Cost a Thing" music video. The ring is estimatedly worth 6 figures. So those are the 2 rings from her first 2 relationships / marriages. Let's go into the next 3. Then we have Ben Affleck's ring. Ben Affleck's ring is a massive 6.10 carat radiant cut, which cost him a whopping $1.2 million. We already know that this relationship did not make it to marriage. But sis kept that ring, and bitch, I would have too. Okay. And then we have Mark Anthony. Mark Anthony, the ring is a diamond ring. It's weighed at 8.5 carats, and it is worth an estimated $4 million. Okay, so my sis at least right at this point got at least $10 million. Bad. Her ring with A-Rod, which is a 15 karat emerald cut diamond, and it is worth between $1 and $5 million. Girl, like I said, girl got at least $15 million in rings. I ain't mad at sis. If she still got them rings, which I'm pretty sure she do, girl, save them, sis. Never know. We might need it for a rainy day. KKK. Yep, so that's J-Lo. Let's get into it. Because like I said, we might go over a smidgen. Let's talk about Lil Nas X. Lil Nas. I've been keeping my boy Lil Nas X in the media for it's been at least a month at this point, because I feel like every week since I came back and started my podcast and started the whole social media thing all over again, every week I've been having Lil Nas X's name in my mouth, and I'm just like, what did he do at this time? What did he do this time? Or better yet, what are y'all saying he did this time? Because 9 times out of 10, it'd be utter bullshit. Y'all be coming with that utter bullshit. All right, I'm trying to find the story, y'all. Just bear with me for like 1 second. I need to start queuing up these stories a smidgen better, but you know how that goes. But y'all see the title, Lil Nas claps back after people say being gay is his entire artistry. Like, damn, like y'all love coming for this man. Y'all do. All right, let's see. Why can't I find the article? Usually I'm able to find it right then and there. Yeah. I don't know, because I can't find the article. And if I can't find the article, we might just have to table this till next week. Because like I said, I still have like 3 more topics to talk about. And we're almost at an hour. Let's do... Okay, so I'm going to play a little clip for you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play the Akbar freestyle again while I look for the story. And then when we come back, we're going to pull up the story. And we'll talk about Lil Nas X. And then we'll talk about James Charles. And then we're done for today. So this is Akbar's freestyle. If people didn't see it the first time around.
I wanna just talk my shit, okay? They say she clout chase, she drumify. They say she a deadbeat. Who the fuck told them lies? See, I came straight from that bottom, I had to survive. I was getting raped by my uncle while mama getting high. So any average little girl, it would've made her cry. But I was built a lot different and molded my drive. It's like nobody care, nobody know the pain I feel. Them Percocets keep me numb, but ain't heal me still. And I wish that it will. I wished I had a chance. I wish my daddy loved me like babies love Kai, like Shot Mouse love Shot. I keep wondering why Jada Kiss never got that Grammy for making some why these bitches would sneak this but never ask you why. Right. But on another note, this industry ain't what it seems. Them labels that don't see the vision if they had the beam. Say the best things in life is free, with nigga free right here. Okay, I be out in Philly with a boogeyman, a real scary one. I mean, he light brown, but nigga, I can't tell you nothing. I got shooters I still can't post to this day. If they gotta drop some for me, no face, no.
So that was Akbar. That was Akbar. All right, so I found the article, y'all. So let's get into it finally, right? All right, so Lil Nas X claps back after people say being gay is his entire artistry. All right, so Lil Nas. Okay, so somebody have wrote to Lil Nas X. I just wouldn't say you're being gay for success, but you're using being gay your entire identity and artistry. It's tired. Lil Nas X clapped back and wrote, "It's a million niggas in this industry that make nothing but songs about women, and y'all don't complain. But I make my first song about a nigga, and now it's my entire artistry. Y'all crack me up, man." And then somebody else, pull that up for y'all. Somebody wrote something as well, and they wrote, "God, you're sad. How do you even realize you're dissing all gay artists that came before you?" And he wrote, "I'm not dissing anyone. I'm acknowledging the fact that we aren't usually as successful as our peers. We're not clicking Starbucks Spellman." He said, "What's not clicking Starbucks Spellman? Y'all love saying I'm being gay for success, but can't name 5 successful gay male artists in the last 10 years to save your lives. Where's the lie? I just want y'all homophobic ass bitches and niggas to just say y'all don't like the gays. Like I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Cause usually when I don't like something, I'm letting that be known that I don't like it. If I have an issue with somebody, I got better, y'all. I let that be known. This is nothing more than y'all just not liking Lil Nas X because he's gay and he's successful being gay. Y'all mad that there's finally a gay mainstream rapper that's shoving all of the gayness in y'all faces. Y'all mad, y'all can't take it, and so y'all making up any and every narrative imaginable to discredit this man. Y'all talked about his mother who is dealing with addiction when y'all have parents, cousins, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandmas, grandpas that are on those same drugs. And y'all ain't doing shit to help them either. Make it make sense. Again, if you don't like Lil Nas X because he's gay, say it and move on. All these extra stories, all these extraness, leave it. We done, we tired, we through. Period. Next case.
And if real is the issue, then they all artificial. And I can never diss you, but I will dismiss you straight to your face. Nah, I ain't got no manners, and these brothers got no standards. That's why he can't stand you. Always got your hand out for a handout. Can't stand on your own too. How you gonna stand out? I bet you missed the point. What a disappointment, like a missed appointment. Never indirect, but yo.
So we're back. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm telling you, there's a lot. I have curated a lot this week, so I'm just trying to make sure I get through all of it. All right, so next up we have Claudia Jordan. Claus. All right, so I have a love-hate relationship with Claudia. Right now, I'm in my love stage with Claudia. I've been living for her lately. If nobody knows who Claudia is, she was formerly on Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you don't remember, because it was such a short stint, I'm sorry about that. Claudia also is a host on her own talk shows. She has one with Funky Dineva and Al Reynolds called TGIF. And she also has another talk show with Vivica A. Fox, Lisa Ray, and Selena Johnson called Cocktails with Queens. And those two broadcasts are on Fox Soul. Yeah, she did an interview and she is just running her mouth when it should not be. This is what she had to say about Nene Leakes.
Interaction with Nene lately, and do you think she has become irrelevant since leaving the show?
Yeah, she has. It's same. Because as much as we're not cool, her and I hate her. It's like you went from making like probably $5,000 for your first season on a very unknown show, and you definitely you didn't create the show, but you were really a big part of that show becoming successful. To go from nothing to something, into something great, and to have burnt so many bridges where no one's rushing to the rescue to put you on anything, is sad. On the way up, if you want to act a certain way, people are gonna remember on your way down. I think she shot herself in her own foot. She is charismatic and she is funny. I'll give her that. She really is.
Yeah.
Like, she's also obnoxious and difficult to work with, but she's absolutely irrelevant right now.
I gotta learn to take myself off of mute after the video plays. Now this is my thing. Claudia and Nene do not like each other, or at least that's the last thing I've heard when it came to those two, that they did not like each other. If you don't like somebody, why are you speaking on them when you don't know nothing that's going on with them? Yeah, you're seeing stuff like everybody else, and that's in the news, in the media. And you say all the time when stuff comes out about you, not to believe it. So again, why are you believing stuff that's about Nene? Yes, you've been around Nene. Yes, you know Nene. Yes, Nene is a lot. Yes, Nene's difficult. Yes, we've heard this narrative over and over from multiple people. Girl, you're also the same person, because Nene's gonna clap back. That's one thing about Nene. Once you say her name, she comes and she appears and she drags. So when she drags you, I just want you to keep that energy. I don't want to hear, oh my gosh, why she come? Claudia, you've been in the business for a while now. You actually are a part of the business when it comes to interviewing celebrities and stuff of that nature. You know, our reporters are literally trying to make sure that their interviews are being watched. So with that being said, they're going to ask you questions. They're going to make comments that may rile you up, that may get you to say an answer that may be controversial. This, that, and the third. You took the bait. Not only once, because I'm about to show you guys another clip where she took the bait again. You took the bait. And again, when Nene comes, I just don't want to hear nothing. I just want you to take your dragging, take your reading, and keep it moving. I don't want to hear no woe is me. No. Just take your dragging and keep it moving. Because again, you could have just said no comment. You don't like Nene. Nene don't like you. No comments. So, like I said to y'all before, Claudia did not stop there. She kept going, and this time she brought in Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. This is what Miss Old Girl had to say, y'all.
I was going to ask you if you might be interested in Kanye West.
No, Kanye already, so no, thank you. He tried years ago. Me and Nikki Chu were in the club. They shut the door, and I told you that whole story.
Are you saying that Kanye tried to hook up with you?
I've met him before, and you know what? I hung out with Kim as well, and girl code. I couldn't do it. Let's just say that.
I didn't know that you were taken. I was going to.
So, y'all seen that clip. Yet again, Claudia bringing her name into, another situation. Girl, I'm pretty sure you're not the only celebrity Kanye West has tried to fuck. Let's just say that. So let's not act like you were special or you just got picked out of a dozen bunch. We already know Kanye's type. We already know what Kanye likes. So, girl, we know what it was given. Again, why are you speaking on things? You are in a relationship currently. In fact, your dude is right next to you. Why you talking about quote unquote turning down another dude? It just gives me weird. Claudia, you have to do better. And this is why your name is in the news all the time. And this is why you're constantly being dragged. Because you continue to insert yourself in things that you just need to say, no comment. No comments. No comments. Everything does not need a response. Even in an interview. Especially when you see that the interview is going down a shady / messy route. No comment. No comment. No comment. That's it with Claudia. I just don't have... Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Claudia. There was a time where I couldn't stand her. I grown to start messing with her, and now she's just doing this, and it's just like, girl, why? Like, are you bored? Tired. And let's get into the last story, y'all. James Charles and this, y'all. I've been new about this, like, I'm gonna have y'all listen to the clip, and then we'll get into it.
The idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to trust too quickly, miss out on red flags, and most importantly, not take the precautionary measures that really anybody, but especially somebody with a public platform, should be taking before talking to anybody. It's always really bothered me when people would talk about conclusions or changes that they're going to make without actually talking about how they got there in the first place. In 2019, my dating life became even more public than it already was when I was called out and labeled as a predator. Pretty much I had to get on camera and prove that I was being lied to. I had all the receipts to back it up, but at the time I also recognized that I definitely needed to change the way I was going about dating because clearly something was not working. And in that video, I made a vow and a promise to myself and to you guys as the audience that I would be way more careful moving forward. And that promise was not one that I kept. The idea of actually being in a relationship became so important to me that I was willing to trust too quickly, miss out.
So that was James Charles, and if y'all was looking at the title while he was talking, it says Morph parts ways with James Charles and YouTube demonetizes his account after he admits to messaging minors. More than 15 sexual misconduct allegations. Let's get into the story. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. So Moore shared the news with a statement on Twitter, writing, in light of the recent allegations against James Charles, Morph and James have agreed to end our business relationship and wind down sales of the Morph and James Charles product offering. It is and has always been Morph's goal to create a positive, safe, and empowering space where all beauty lovers can freely share their artistry. James confirmed the end of the partnership with his own Twitter statement. These stories caused many of my long-term partners to receive considerable negative feedback, one of them being Morph. I have loved every moment working together, and I'm beyond grateful for what we've created. According to the Insider, James Charles' YouTube channel has been demonetized. The move came in the wake of more than 15 sexual misconduct allegations from men and boys. Charles says he was unaware he was speaking with minors because he was told they were 18. Baby. I knew it. James Charles has always given me. It's been always James Charles and what's the other one? The one that looked like Skeletor. Dang. The one that was messing with that basketball player. What's his name? See, I don't be knowing because I don't be caring. That's how much I don't care about these people. This is not surprising. When I seen the headline the first time, I was not surprised. He gave off that energy. And it's just. I'm sorry, I'm fixing my head because I think I'm about to do it. I'm about to drag. This dude was weird from day one. When Tati first came to us and told us that this dude was hitting on straight men and making straight men uncomfortable, I said that there was more to meet the eye with this weirdo. So when this came out, that not only was he trying to get straight men, he was also talking to little boys. Oh, you didn't know they were 18. How old did you think they were? How old did they tell you they were? How old is James Charles? Before I get into what I was the next statement I was going to make, let me see how old this dude is, because then if he's around my age, I have like a little more bigger fish to fry with the weirdo. How old is he? Oh, he's 21 years old. Oh, and he's from Bethlehem, New York. Funny. Um, yeah, he's only 21 years old. You would be surprised. What I'm about to tell y'all is some real shit. Y'all will be surprised. There's a small sector, because I'm not about to say, because what y'all not about to do is lump all the gays with this nasty shit. We're not about to do that. But there's many sectors in the gay community, and y'all will be, and I might have to do an episode on EDS Squad after dark, because I'm telling y'all there is some sick, I don't judge, but sometimes there is some sick and twisted people out in these streets. But the sector that I want to talk about right now that goes with this is a small sector in the gay community where they have this weird obsession with younger dudes. Elijah, how do you know this? One time I was on Twitter. Twitter is interesting. It's an interesting app. It's very interesting. One time I was on Twitter, right? Yeah. And somebody that I was friends with, or no, somebody that was following me. Not back in the day when I used to do Twitter. I'm gonna give y'all some context before I dive into this. I love giving context, so nobody don't be confused. When I first started using Twitter, I did the follow for a follow thing. So basically, it was like if somebody followed me, I will follow them back, type thing. I in hindsight, it really didn't work, and it still doesn't work to this day. But in particular, I was following somebody that followed me, and they were into like sexual situations. And what I mean, like, you know that porn with the mother, the stepmother, and the son, and the like that weird, nasty, kinky shit, that type of stuff. He was into that stuff. So you see every time they like retweet and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, this dude is so weird. Like, why is he like what? All this insensual stuff. So I was looking at it. I was looking at his profile, which shouldn't have done in hindsight, but I did. And I went to his likes. If you want to know anything about a dude, or if you want to figure out what a dude be into on Twitter, just go to their likes. That's all I have to say. So I went to his likes, and his likes was absolutely revolting. Little kid profiles, kids 12 and 13. Lord, it was sick. So I'm saying all of that to say this. There is a subgroup, a little small subgroup, small little community that gives off to this shit. And like I said, James Charles was weird from a day one, when he was literally paying and literally sexually assaulting, sexual battery to straight men that did not want him. It's sick. It's gross. It's disgusting. He is gross. He is disgusting. He has always been gross and disgusting. I am so glad YouTube has demonetized him. I'm just waiting for them to demonetize that Skeletor looking race Jeffree Star. He needs to be next. But we gonna stick to this topic at hand. James Charles, you're gross. You're disgusting. I knew. If it wasn't gonna be this in particular, I knew you were gonna get caught up with another man. Because you gays have a weird obsession with dudes. Some of us do. Not all. Some. Y'all are boy crazy. Y'all can't live life without being up under a man. Y'all gotta be sexually with a man at all times. That's all y'all think about. That's all y'all see. That's all y'all watch. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all talk about every time you're with your other gay Judies. That's all y'all talking about is man, dick. Like, it's tired, it's gross, it's through. And we just have to start caring about this. Because baby, if it was a black gay YouTuber that came out and was revealed to be having underage relations, whether it's via text messages and or face-to-face contact, This man would be in jail. He'll be on the sex offenders list. He'll definitely be demonetized from YouTube. He probably won't ever be able to make a YouTube account for the rest of his life. He won't be on any platform. Baby, he will be done. So I'm just hoping that YouTube and the rest of these people that are partnered with James Charles start cutting him like flies. Tati told y'all this. Was it last year? If it wasn't last year, it was in 2019. Tati told y'all. Tati told y'all. And y'all dragged Tati. Even though Tati made that video for her own personal gain. She told y'all. And y'all said, oh no, these dudes, they might have wanted him. They wanted him. They wanted him too. Why would he just be flirting with dudes? You will be surprised at how many gay boys flirt with straight men after the straight man has told them, man, I respect your sexuality, but that's just not me. That's not my type of time. There's some gay boys that don't take no for an answer. I know a couple personally. And y'all got mad when people got upset when Lil Nas X was chilling with James Charles. Don't want to be connected to that. Bad enough. He getting dragged all up and down the highway with y'all. Now add another thing on top of it. And y'all, that brings us to the end of the broadcast. We've been on here for an hour and a half. I told y'all we had a lot of topics to talk about. I still have a couple of topics that I really wanted to talk about, but I don't do live streams for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 hours. An hour is a lot in itself. But yeah, so that brings us to the end. All my YouTubers, don't forget to like this video, comment down below. Don't forget to share this video around the world to let everybody know that EDS Squad, we's lit. Shout out to my upper elites, aka my notification squad. I live for each and every last one of you. All of the people that are watching on Facebook, either on my personal Facebook page or the official EDS Squad Facebook page. If you are not subscribed to EDS Squad TV on YouTube, please go to youtube.com/EDS Squad TV. We will be coming back with new content this summer, so be on the lookout for that. The whole reason why we're here, the reason why I'm in front of y'all right now, EDS Squad After Dark will be dropping tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it is available on all podcast platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Stitcher, Castbox, iHeartRadio. There's so many platforms. One day I just need to write a list and just read them off because I be forgetting different platforms. I'm sorry, y'all. And it's on Anchor too. That's another thing. You can go on anchor.fm and go to hit search EDS Squad After Dark and you'll be able to find it there if all else fails. But again, you can find it on all of those podcast platforms. DL Tales Season 1 is available on Facebook and YouTube. Season 2 will be coming. I don't know when it's coming. I'm thinking about it. I have a lot on my plate, y'all. I'm thinking about it. On my Facebookers, share this video and like this post so everybody around can, know about these live streams every Friday. Eli's Hour of Power is coming this summer. I am so super excited about Eli's Hour of Power. If you guys don't know, Eli's Hour of Power is a mental health podcast that deals with mental health in the African American and LGBTQ communities. I will be talking about different topics that range from toxic masculinity, anxiety and depression, stress, grief, homophobia and transphobia. We're going to be talking about it all this summer, and I have a couple guests coming on. I think I revealed the first guest. My cousin Valia will be coming on for the second episode, Anxiety and Depression. We're gonna have a great conversation about that. Um, and I will tell you guys my second guest, which if you have been paying attention to all things EDS Squad, you probably know who the second guest is. She will be on the third episode, which will be dealing with homophobia and transphobia. And within those two big topics, we're also going to talk about colorism, sexism, racism, texturism, and Featureism. We're going to talk about all the isms. So that's going to be a really good one. Really good one. So yes, Eli's Hour of Power is coming this summer. It also will be available on all podcast platforms. So again, Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, iHeartRadio. I'm still trying to get distribution for 2 other platforms, so I'm not gonna say it yet. We still waiting back. Which is why it's coming out this summer. I wanted to make sure all of the distribution, all the people that I wanted it to be distributed to, accepted it, and we're all rearing to go. I didn't do the same thing with EDS Squad After Dark. That's why 1 week it was only available on Spotify and Google Podcasts, and like 2 weeks later it was available on app. It was a mess. So you live and you learn. Yes, and we're officially in pre-production of Eli's Hour of Power. I'm actually writing. I've been writing all week. I am like drained, but I'm good drained. It's a good drain. Because this podcast prayerfully is going to be bigger than me and bigger than the people that are a part of it. So yeah, Eli's Hour of Power drops this summer. Oh, another thing about Eli's Hour of Power before I go. Not only is gonna be audio, it's also gonna be visual. So we're gonna have a visual aspect for all those people that don't like that can't listen to a podcast, can't get into the whole podcast thing. Well, I will have a visual for Eli's Hour of Power. Every episode will be visual as well as audio. I do have a date for the first episode. I'm not going to reveal that until probably like June. Probably like the end of May, early June. And I think the visuals and the audio is gonna drop simultaneously. Because some people they drop the video one day, then they drop the audio the next. We're gonna do it simultaneously. All right, guys, that is the end of the broadcast. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I did too. We got to have some fun, talk about some serious things, and we forgot to talk about a few things, but that's fine. I will see you guys next Friday on this platform. But don't forget, Eli's EDS Squad After Dark drops 11 p.m. tonight. Tonight is the night, episode 14. I live for each and every last one of you guys. I love each and every last one of you guys. And I will see you next week. Same time, same place, Friday, 7 p.m.